Welcome to our weekly mini session. Each week we will deliver a bite-sized workshop on hot topics. Today we have two back-to-back sessions. These workshops will be live on our main Facebook page as well as our certified teachers group. We will also have them recorded so you can reference all of our previous topics on the AcroDance Resource Center. Be sure to let us know where you're from in the comments below. Today's topic is how to use lesson plans in the preschool app. We have special guest teacher Loren Dermody. Loren has been with acrobatic arts since the beginning, and she continues to share her creativity and years of experience towards the growth of new programs and the expansion of the syllabus. She is an acrobatic arts course conductor, examiner, head of research and development for the company, as well as being the current host of the Acrobatic Arts podcast. It is so lovely to have you again, Loren. Take it away.
Thank you, Marie, and welcome everyone. I'm going to get started right away with the lesson plan for the preschool app. So this is what it looks like when you bring it up on your phone or your iPad. If I press the lesson plan button, it will take me to a page, and I have the option of using our set lesson plans, or you can start to create your own. And I would advise you to follow our lesson plan for a while, and then you'll learn which activities and exercises you like the best for your preschoolers, and then you can start creating your own. If I press on the set lesson plans, it will bring up 6 sessions. And within these 6 sessions, there is 3 years of material for your preschoolers. So you don't need anything else. You'll see that these lesson plans are jam-packed. There's no way that you can get through, and we wouldn't want you to get through all the exercises and activities in each lesson plan, but take your time. Approximately 10 weeks for each lesson plan if your child that you're teaching is 5 years old, and maybe 10 months if the children you're teaching are 3 years old. So they really do last the whole 3 to 5 age range. We're going to look at session number 2. So I'll press on this. That means I already had it downloaded. And you'll see that this is based on a 45-minute long class. And it's based also on a combination class. So we do dance and acro in this class. If you have a 30-minute class or you're only doing one genre, you can pick and choose what activities you use. We start with category number 1, which is the start of class. And you'll see that we have greet the dancers at the door and the attendants. And in this lesson plan app, we have a video that corresponds to every activity, every exercise, every song and dance, really everything that we do, there's a video for it. And you can see we have the videos for greeting the dancers and attendants, but I won't show those, but they're there if you need them. Moving on to category 2, we have the welcome song. So the kids get to get up and get active. We chose If You Have a Yo-Yo for session number 2. If I press on this arrow, a video will come up, and I'll show you a little bit of it. If you have a yo-yo, sing my song. Up and down, up and down. If you have a yo-yo, sing my song. Up and down. So maybe you don't know the words to If You Have a Yo-Yo. The words are in the music when we get to the music part of it, but maybe you don't know the actions to If You Have a Yo-Yo. So as the teacher, you can learn from the video, and then you can teach your children the actions. Now, if I press on link to the music, it will bring up the music, and then I can play it from my iPad. And then we have the lyrics down here. If you have a yo-yo, sing my song, up and down. So that's helpful. And we'll move on to category 3, which is circle learning sitting. So this is sort of the stretching part of the preschool syllabus and part of your class. We generally use 4 acro positions to stretch in, and those are pike, butterfly, tuck, and straddle. And for each of these positions, there's songs, routines, exercises that we do, games with the children for every skill that we have. And of course, there is a corresponding video. So for this one, let's check out the butterfly. So for session 2, the butterfly exercise is row, row, row your boat. Again, if you need a refresher on how to do this one, We have a video.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
So you can use that with your preschoolers. Now, another awesome thing that this app has is maybe row, row, row your boat is too hard for some of your dancers. Maybe you want to take it back a level. You can press on previous progression and it takes you to the one that's a little bit easier, that doesn't require maybe as much stretching or as much activity. And that would be sit up tall and go down in butterfly. If I go back to row, row your boat, and maybe I'm teaching dancers who are a little more advanced in preschool, maybe they've been with you for a longer period of time, then I would press on next progression, and it takes me to one that involves a little more imagination, a little bit more involvement, and that is Butterfly Holiday. So you definitely have enough butterfly material to last for every child. Going on to category 4, we now have a song and dance in the circle. And for session 2, we have when we are in dance class. Again, we have a video.
First clap our hands. And can you add
oh
a
my
little
goodness, how cute are
dance?
those dancers?
Good. Now, while we're doing it, we sing a song, and it says, "This is the way we clap our hands, clap our hands, clap our hands. This is the way we clap our hands when we're in dance class." Okay, then we're going to stomp our feet.
All right, so you get sort of the feel of how to teach it and what to teach them for when we're in dance class. Again, if I push link to music, it will bring up the music. I can play it, and we have all the lyrics. For this song, we did clap our hands, stomp our feet, tap our toes, jump up and down, and turn around. And you can even create some of your own. And then we're moving on to category 5. This is circle learning standing. This is where we focus on more of the dance technique. So we would do pliés, tendus, port de bras. Our skipping, marching, and classical runs also start in the circle before we take them across the floor. Let's have a look at painting arms for the port de bras. Again, it will bring you up a video so you can learn how to teach it and learn how the children should be doing painting arms in your class. But another great bonus to this app is every exercise, every skill has the learning objectives below. So you'll see a lot of writing below, and those are the learning objectives to make sure that the syllabus is really achieving a skill or an activity that these children, ages 3 to 5, need for their physical development. So you'll see the first learning objective is students create different arm movements while maintaining balance. And then it goes on to subcategories. I like this one. Students participate actively in the painting arms movement. Also, students follow all safety rules for the game, following directions for the painting activity. And there's even more. So these learning objectives were based on Shape America, which is the Society of Health and Physical Educators. So we used that program as well as other ones like it to make sure that we were hitting all the physical literacy objectives that these children need to have. And then it takes you back. Moving on, we have category 6, which is across the floor. And for session 2, galloping is the only one that we are doing across the floor for this age group. We eventually move to the marching and the skipping and classical runs, but session 2 is only the gallops. Category 7, we have on the mats. So this is a really exciting part of your preschool class. You get to bring out the mats. It re-engages your preschoolers, so that's always nice to keep their focus. We first learn the station cards. So these are unique to the acrobatic arts syllabus. We have 25 station cards in total, and we teach 5 new ones each session. Let's take a look at log rolls for session 2. So this would be the station card that you can show your dancers. If I press on the arrow, the video will come up and we'll get to watch a preschooler performing this activity. And you can hear he's working hard at this skill. Good. Now, the great thing about this, the video helps, the station card helps, but as the teacher, you can go back to the app and it always tells you what the dancer should be working towards. So you want them to know the terminology, keep their legs together tight, have their arms tight by their head, arms and legs should be lifted. They need to roll straight down the mat, keep their arms and legs straight, and have their feet stretched. So you can always refer back to what the dancer should be working towards to help teach your preschoolers. Category 8, we're still on the mats, and we do their jumps and hops. And we also included some locomotion skills, which we chose to do animal walks. So we have a few ideas on each session for animal walks. So check that out because your dancers love pretending they're animals. Then category 9, we have the report card. This is one of the way that for acrobatic arts that we use as an incentive for the students. If I press on the report card, it will take me to a video of, how to explain the report card to your dancers and also how it works. But the really cool thing is that if I go to the report card, and you'll see that there is this green envelope in the right-hand corner up at the top. If I press on this green envelope, it takes me to a page where I can email the PDF of the report card to myself, and then I can print out as many as I want. And if you're like me, you make a mistake on spelling a name or, it's just not perfect, you're going to want to have a nice report card. So you just print out another one and write their name properly, and you have it all at your fingertips. So there's no need to get in touch with us. You just email it to yourself and you have it. Category 10 is the games. And I always joke that I think the whole preschool class is one big game, one big song, but your children will definitely know the difference between the class and playing the game. So never leave out the games at the end. They love them. For session 2, we have Balance the Beanbag and Butterfly Freeze game. And of course, there is corresponding videos for each. We have 2 games for each session, so definitely enough games to last you, again, for 3 years of your preschool syllabus, which is great. And then we have category 11, which is the end of class. And you really want to keep them engaged and maybe even practice at home. So we have the certificates. Once they pass everything on their report card or get a check mark in it, or maybe you put stickers on their report card, then they can get the certificate that says that they have achieved that session or that level or even that color. Everything is color coded. And this is what the certificate looks like. So you get to write their name, you can write your teacher, your name, the date that they achieved this, or that you have the viewing week or their special graduation when they get their certificate. You can see the orange stars around. So session 2 is color coded for orange. And again, this awesome feature, if I press that envelope, it will take me to a page where I can email myself the PDF of the certificate, print off as many as I need, and hand them out. We also have the coloring pages. In the preschool app, we have over 52 coloring pages. So this one is the frog jump. I always like to correspond the coloring page with what we've worked on. So if we worked on frog jumps that week, I will hand out the frog jump coloring page. And look at this. We have the envelope up in the right-hand top corner, which means I can press on it, email the PDF to myself, print out as many frog jump coloring pages as I like, and hand them out to the students. Now, we also have AcroDance stickers. Unfortunately, we couldn't put these in the app, but they are available if you go to our website, the Acrobatic Arts website. But I just had to show you because the dancers love them. I think they're really a cool addition, and it's something that Acrobatic Arts offers the preschool teachers that really no other syllabus does. So check out those stickers. They are fantastic. And that brings us to the end of class. You'll say your thank yous and goodbyes, and I always tell the teachers, start teaching the preschoolers what you teach the older dancers, how to say thank you and goodbye in your studio, and that way you're creating good etiquette for the dancers as they proceed, as they get older in your studio. So that is it. That is how you use the lesson plan. It can really help you if you are a new teacher. It really walks you through step by step, video by video, note by note of how to run your class. If you're an experienced teacher, there's always new things to learn. But we all know that sometimes, no matter how much you plan, especially with the preschoolers, they really keep us on our toes. We have to be flexible. So dance teachers, take a deep breath and always remember, keep calm and pretend it was on the lesson plan. So that's it for me. I hope that helped you. I will send it back over to Marie.
Thank you so much, Loren. That was really, really great. And thank you, teachers, for joining us for this weekly mini. You can learn more about acrobatic arts and our programs at acrobaticarts.com. Be sure to tune in within the next few minutes. We have our second session coming up. It is called Key Elements for a Solid and Safe Back Handspring with special guest Vicki Fletcher, starting in a few moments.